What the hell is Sauce Sports or whatever that last call was talking about? What the hell is that?
Guys are from Free Love, man.
North side, south side, east side, west side. Perfect. It's the sauce, ho. You know what the fuck it is. From the east to the west, gotta represent. From the north to the south, gotta represent. They try to steal the sauce, but they ain't got the fresh ingredients. I know the round table, the real round table. Anything else, bitch, that's just an imitation. Shout out Wide, shout out Wink. What up, Tenny? What up, Ray Ray? What up, Spitz? 10 toes down since the beginning. If I miss you, I ain't dish you. Call the sauce line if you got an issue. From the Rockies, the Stros, Texans, the Dynamo, Houston's #1 sports show, brought to you by Honcho. Perfect. North side, south side, east side, west side. It's the sauce, ho. You know what the fuck it is. From the east to the west, gotta represent. From the north to the south, gotta represent. They try to steal the sauce, but they ain't got the fresh ingredients. I know the round table, the real round table. Anything else, bitch, that's just an imitation. Shout out Wide, shout out Wink. What up, Tenny? What up, Ray Ray? What up, Spitz? 10 toes down since the beginning. If I miss you, I ain't dish you. Call the sauce line if you got an issue. From the Rockies, the Stros, Texans, the Dynamo, Houston's #1 sports show, brought to you by Honcho. Perfect. North side, south side, east side, west side.
All right, testing. 1, 2, 1, 2. Hit that like button, man. I see we 20 deep with 4 likes. Hit the like button. Look, this is gonna probably be the worst of the worst that you've seen. I have not gotten no sleep. I have been up in the lab, and I know you said Honcho. Well, first and foremost, welcome to Sauce Sports. You're not familiar with Sauce Sports. Sauce Sports is a Houston, Texas Homer network. We'll be talking all sports, but only Houston. I'm your host, Ed Honcho. Make sure you're following all the proper social medias. Up in the corner, yeah, join the Patreon, become a part of the Sauce Sports Discord. You're like, well, Honcho, why don't you open up the Discord to everybody? Some of y'all be saying some stupid shit, and I'm not talking about Sauce Nation. Some of you, it's Sauce Nation is an environment, right? Because it ain't for everybody, right? And so that's why we keep the Discord through the Patreon to kind of weed out the trolls and the shit like that. $5 a month. Join. Have a great conversation. We watch the games. We do all that other good shit. But there's some more shit coming with that. I'll get into that later. You're like, Hunter, you already promoted that. You just got your ass back. Instagram, X, Sauce Sports HTX, Kick. Follow Sauce Sports on Kick. It's kick.com at Sauce Sports. Follow the Kick, because I'm going to start doing a lot of shit on Kick, because Kick is more of a streaming platform. I'm kind of run down, y'all, what's going down. We talk a little bit about tech. I'm exhausted. I got like 2 hours of sleep last night. Like I said on the post, my coffee machine has been broken. I've been trying to fix that motherfucker because it's an expensive-ass coffee machine. I don't want to go buy another one because that bitch is ridiculously high. But if you got some love for your boy, support the sauce and buy me a cup of coffee because I'm exhausted. Let's see, yeah. X. Oh, TikTok. TikTok about to die in a couple of weeks anyway, but you can follow on TikTok. Move, dog. You can follow there too. So I know a lot of people are like, Honcho, what's up? You said new sauce. You said it's gonna be the drip. You said it's gonna be the livest shit you ever seen in your motherfucking life. So yeah and no, right? And this is why I say I've been kind of hesitant on the sauce, because when I get in the sauce, I go all in. Like I lock in. I be very dedicated. I be about pushing it to the limit, and I spend a lot of time, fucking with it, right? So I have been working on some things on the back end, a lot of shit. And when I say that, the reason why I say maybe follow on Kick, because YouTube is a platform we've been streaming on YouTube, but Kick is more of a streaming platform. Twitch is too. I don't know how I'm gonna deal with Twitch because Twitch got a lot of woke shit, and y'all know I like to talk a lot of shit. We 30 deep. Hit that like button. We only got 10 likes. Let YouTube know you actually like this shit, so this shit get promoted, so it's actually relevant. But it's going to be the livest sports stream in all the land. When it's all said and done, it's going to be the most interactive sports stream in all the land. When it's all said and done, it's going to hands down be the best content coming out the city. In my opinion, it already is, right? So, that's just not to be braggadocious. I just feel that way because it's about y'all. It's not about us. It's not about the round. It's not about me. It's about no other platform really gives the people the leeway. Just how it's going, because let's be honest, it's a week 3. Well, some people say week 4 pregame. The starters ain't really playing. It's not going to be that. You're filling in those last roster spots. They had the joint practice this week, so you saw what you wanted to see. And they said the joint practice were pretty intense. Again, you heard a lot of opinions from a lot of different people. If you follow those people in the media, I get the clips that get shared with me. I really don't be going hunting for the shit. It's just not my forte. And I'm not knocking nobody. I'm not hating or anything like that. So I don't know. Like the post game show is up in the air. If I get some things finished, right, I may surprise y'all if the things that I'm working on get done. So I'm like at the wire of all the shit that I've been telling y'all I'm finna do that I want to bring. Let me bring the chat up here so I can actually see it. Actually, why don't I fucking do this? Goofy. Yeah. All right. Shout out to, man, and that's my problem. I ain't even shout y'all out. That's how y'all know I'm talking about. I got to get back in that live process, right? Get back in that live energy. And the way I like to give it to y'all, man, I like that energy. I got to get back on that. So shout out to Jabari. Shout out to J-Mac, a.k.a. The Key Bump. What's up, Mr. Key? How you doing today? KVZY, what's the motherfucking deal? Master Race, what's the motherfucking deal? You say, okay, shit, Wink, if you talking about doing a post-game, then shit, we'll rock and we're going to do a post-game then. Let's bet that. Bet that. Shout out to Wink. Balin, what's the motherfucking deal? Let me see. Time. What's it? Time is on my side. Yes, it is. If you know what movie that's from, holla at your boy. Let's see. Stay on your pivot. I asked you motherfucking right. Let me see. Jalen, what's the motherfucking deal? Make sure y'all in the live chat, not the top chat, because the top chat is not where it's at. But telling y'all what's going down. Like I said, I've given some hints to the round table. They still haven't seen it myself. But when I say this is going to be like it's going to be the livest shit going, right? Like I say, more interactivity. It's some things we going, man, like it's going to be some shit that nobody else is doing. As always, because, we set the trends around here. And that's just what we've always done. That's what we always going to do. It is what it is. But we will still do the thing to get into our groove. You know how we like to do in the pre-games. We do score predictions. We do mark my motherfucking words. But first and foremost, you know what I have not done? And it's a disservice to y'all, right? Man, Sauce Nation roll call. Now, you shout out your motherfucking side with pride, man. What you represent? You from the east side, the north side, west side? You from, you're not from Houston. Everybody's not fortunate enough to have graced the streets of Houston. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't been a corner on 610. You know what I'm saying? Some people say the Beltway. That's not really Houston, Huncho. The Beltway's just kind of too far. If you don't think the Beltway is Houston, then I know you don't believe 99 is Houston, but that's a whole nother conversation. If you a nigga that say you from Houston and you call 5969, we're going to have a conversation after the stream because that's not it. That's how you know a lot of these new transplants. Yeah, I was on Highway 69. 69? 69? What the fuck is 69? You know what I'm saying? But go ahead, shout your side with pride. Go ahead and drop that in the chat. Let me know where you at so I can send a little bit of digital love your way. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm excited. And again, like I said, I have not been as focused on the informational part as I have been on the technical. So, like I said, I have been, y'all can see it. I still got my fucking robe on. I got my fucking Bobos on, man. I'm in my fucking pajamas, really. Like, that's really, that's really what it, like, I'm in my fucking pajamas, right? I feel like the Crow. That's how I'm feeling right now. So, like I said, it's just we're looking at filling out the rest of that back end of the roster, right? And a lot of these positions are pretty solidified. These are for those guys who are fighting on the edge, the bubble, right? And so I mean, it's cool, it is, but these guys are not going to get not a significant playing time unless you're talking about injuries, and that's what we don't want to talk about. We don't want to talk about injuries. We want to talk about progress. We want to talk about success. We want to talk about, the Texans actually doing something serious this year, and not getting bent over by the refs. So two things I saw that are very interesting, right? Speaking of referees, shout out to posted in the Discord. I forgot. I mean, I'm running on brain fog right now. Like really just. I was up all night trying to fix it. Shit was crashing. Shit was not communicating. Shit was just defunct. Anyway, that they're finally, I think it was Taryn put it in there, that they're finally putting 4K cameras in the fucking like in the stadiums so that the refs can call it. How the fuck you got phones that have had 4K on them for damn near a decade, right? And you're just now, the NFL, all this fucking money that you raise, like, that's why I say the NFL as a product, it's getting, it's not what it should be, right? Okay, because I mean, 4K, you should have you should be able to see every fucking blade of grass in that end zone, the motherfucking, like, we're using cameras and shit. Now, you should have had 4K cameras before you start having fucking the digital end zone measurements or the digital sideline. Like, this is some shit that should have been in existence way before all this nonsense. You know what I'm saying? So it's all good. What you say? Let me see. Oh, you say, oh shit, 99 got a shout out. My shit wasn't even scrolling. South Park in the building, Southeast side in the building already. Let me see. Who I miss? K Mills, what's the motherfucking deal? Boss Keys, what's the motherfucking deal? Robbie J, what's the motherfucking deal? Let me see. Again, y'all know if I miss you, I ain't. This is Big Teddy 4-4 in the building. What's the motherfucking deal? Let's see. Adrian, what's the motherfucking deal? Let me see. Jay Jackson, what's the motherfucking channel view in the house already? Let me see. Wave Face, what's the motherfucking Almeida in the building already? Let's see. You say 1960 already? Let's see. North Shore in the building already. Shout out to Devondrick. Let's see. J Mac, what's the motherfucking deal? Clutch City 713. Helmet cams. Man, look, they'll probably the way the NFL is with these fines and all this bullshit. Y'all seen that shit too? The motherfuckers want to. I told y'all the other day, the NFL ain't like it used to be. Remember we talked about the highlight hit tapes? Remember that and how this shit, Homestead in the building already? I see you. I see, man, look, couple of things, right? They better get out when you talk, let's talk about it. Because it's a bunch of shit that I ain't talked about. There's a couple of things I'm gonna cover because we got like a week before the real, I think the 7th is the first real game. So it's a bunch of shit as I'm getting everything back in order. It's a bunch of shit that I missed out on to make sure to cover. We'll talk about Kaylee. We'll talk about, change. We'll talk about Tunsil. We'll talk about, and I'll just cut it short. I'm glad Tunsil gone. Like, come on, let's be honest. Like, everybody's talking about, he wasn't giving up sacks like that. He's a fucking false start is the equivalent of a sack to me, to a fucking lineman, right? Like, if you give up a false start, you're giving up a sack. You can call it how you want to. You know what I mean? There's no loss of down to it, but you're basically giving up a sack. So, I mean, that's my Tunsil take. Pretty much right there. I don't give a fuck about Pothead Pete. As a person who's not against this, I'm not against the reefer smoking. I have nothing against that. You know what I'm saying? But the nigga, like, you too big to want to try to be a fashion model. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a cutoff, nigga. Like, once you get a certain height and size, you can't be like, you can be tall, but you got to be like svelte and slender and have like a certain frame to be a model. You can't be like a big wide body ass nigga trying to be fashion. But I know some big boys in the chat. Y'all be like, man, Huncho, I dress fly. Shit, I don't know what you talking about. Yeah, maybe fly in the sense of a regular nigga, of a regular H-town nigga. We keep a super player. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you feel me? It's just like it's like who does that, right? It's a different level between H-Town fly. It's player fly, and then it's I want to be on the fucking runway type weird shit. And these niggas get too much money, they start getting too creative. Like, when you give a motherfucker too many opportunities, like, it's like you go to a menu with too many options, you don't know what the fuck to do, and you order some bullshit and it end up not being good, and you mad you wasted your money on it. That's what happens with these niggas when they get too much money. They start dressing all weird. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He had to go. Like, you're getting paid too much. You're getting too much credit for, look, we got twice as many people as we got like. Hit that like button, man. Like button is fucking free, man. Hit that like button. Let YouTube know we back in this jack. Yeah, like, come on. Now, I know some other people, we can get rid of that other nigga. The nigga who want to be a guy. The nigga who's a professional player that want to be a goddamn Twitch star. Y'all know what I'm talking about. If y'all know what I'm talking about, drop that in the fucking chat. The nigga, the nigga who's a professional athlete want to be a fucking show host. Look, leave that to the regular niggas who trying to be some hosts on the fucking internet. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be mad, but right now we work with what we got. So how do y'all feel though? Let's just talk about it just briefly. Do you feel like there's an upgrade, especially that interior? Do you feel like there's an upgrade? Do you feel like the line was upgraded overall, looking at this line compared to last year? How do you feel about it? Do you feel that the right moves were made, that the improvements were made? How do you feel? I know a lot of people had emotional ties to Mechie, right? And I didn't catch it last night. How did he do? Did he get in the game last night? I know, like I say, this being that game, a lot of players are not, a lot of starters not starting. A lot of people, I didn't catch it. I've told you, I've been working. I've been purely, I have been purely trying to whip up a new recipe. And when I tell y'all, when it's ready though, it's going to be a difference between watching a Sauce stream live, right? It's going to be a difference between watching the Sauce stream live, and it's going to be, a difference than catching it later. So I'm telling y'all that. I'm giving y'all some little hints, right? I dropped a little Sauce Center hint. You know what I'm saying? When I say that, and that's why I say check these up, because we're probably gonna multi-stream on other platforms. Like I say, I want to try Kick, but I feel like as soon as we get on Kick, as soon as we get on Twitch, we're gonna get kicked off. So might as well just go to Kick so we don't get kicked off. Because we're gonna keep it raw and uncut. Shout out to Big B, man. Let me see what else in here. Hurricane, what's the motherfucking deal? Mo Breezy. Let me see. I can't see. Look, I got the fucking thing so far back and I got another thing I can't even see. It's going to be different. And again, it's going to be interactive. It's going to be in the game. I'm tired of talking about it. Like, I really want to get into it, but it's not, when I do it, it has to be done right. It has to be executed properly. Yeah, they take motherfucker. I've seen a little bit of, like I said, I have not been as actively on the information, on the aspect of observing side. But trust me, this next week coming up, because it's going to make me take a day or two for me to finish everything up. And then I'm locked in once this is done. Well, my boy Hector, what's the motherfucking deal? Hector in the building. Jay Boogie, what's the motherfucking deal? Man, I'm so, like, y'all don't understand. Like, I just want to sit here. It's like a gift. You know what you're getting on Christmas Day, and it's that shit that you really been wanting. I've been talking for a long time. Oh, we're going to do this on the sauce. We're going to do this on the sauce. And, blah, blah, blah. And just hadn't had the opportunity to do it. Been having some ups and downs and some things going on. Like, it's like here. It's like here, almost like the fucking first day of school. I just got to iron the clothes, right? And either set the clothes. Some of y'all was putting shit under bed, if you know. Or I might leave my shit on the ironing board, or however, you know what I'm saying? It's just, this is where we're at. And when I say that the sauce is going to be like nothing else, they say, Los, what's the motherfucking deal? You say, Messi called one, still sketchy. And he said, yeah, you can't. He ain't beating them sketchy allegations with me. And again, more power to him, more props to him. I want to see the young man succeed after everything he came through. But I'm not hurt about him leaving, right? I don't have, again, I look at players a little bit different than some people. Some people, younger people, tend to have more of like an idolize, or like, I look at these motherfuckers on this field to entertain me. These are the gladiators. I'm a fan in the Coliseum. That's how I look at it, right? But I don't wish bad on them. I don't wish injury on none of them or nothing like that. Unless you ain't in the city, I don't really give a fuck. But success to wherever you may go. What else? It was something else. A couple of things. Like I said, it's short. Let me make sure I'm on track. We got 11. Okay. Two things. It's the third preseason game, which used to kind of be the fourth preseason game. Thoughts. Quick, you know how we do. It's always about the fans, what y'all saying, what matters. Drop a quick score prediction, and we're going to say that, mark my motherfucking words, for like the last 5 minutes. Like I said, this ain't the stream I wanted to do today, but once everything is good to go, y'all will understand. And I'm telling y'all, and I'll be better about making sure the shit is marked. We'll have a set time. Once everything is good, we'll have a set time every day that the stream goes, because you're going to want to be here on time. You're going to want to be here early because early is going to have its benefits. Being here on time for the stream is going to have its benefits. And everything is going to be so much more organized and well put together that it's going to be a whole. Y'all gonna be like, what the fuck? This nigga Honcho done took the what was the pill from fucking Limitless? That's how I've been feeling right now. That's how I was feeling when I had my coffee for a couple of days till I broke my fucking machine. I didn't break the machine. I really think there's a hidden suspect that just somebody was just hating like this nigga being too productive. You know what I'm saying? I don't like all this production this nigga getting in these last few days. It just because the motherfucker, it just looks throwed off, right? It just something ain't right. The shit ain't right. The shit ain't cut right. The shit ain't right. The shit just I'm upset about it. So let's see. We got let me turn this fucking thing. I got this glare on this motherfucker here. Hold on about it. Bow. Right there. All right, that's way better. Let's see. When you say 24-17, we got a 33-24. We got 21-17 Texans. Mo Beasley. Let's see. Joe Fresh, what's the motherfucking deal? 23-13. Yeah, that's what I say. Most starting place, so that's why it's not going to be. It's hard for me to even make a prediction, right? Because you don't know. You don't know. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Houston, Texas talk, man. Look, I'm on the brink. Like because right now my physical. I should not get behind the wheel. Like it'll be that. You know, they say like driving tired is worse than driving drunk when you fatigue. And I've been up like I got 2 hours, maybe 2 hours of sleep. I have been working, and when you fix something else kind of break. But like I said, I'm on that last stretch. I'm on that final stretch of the 400, ready enough for that's when you kick it up. When you them first 300, you kind of pace yourself a little bit, and when you hit that back 100, that's when you got to kick it up. That's when niggas start trying to slide in your lane and shit. That's where I'm at right now. So again, and it's not. We're going to be. The South Sports is going to be a stream. It's always been a stream. It's always about being live, but it's going to be a real live stream. So let's rock with that. Oh, that reminds me of something. Let's see. Yeah, but I don't need to get on. I was thinking about fuck it. Go to the corner store, get you one of them. That corner store coffee be hitting for real though. While you bullshitting, like that Starbucks shit, all that shit be complicated, and I don't be knowing. I want a mocha frappa, chinga latte with a little negative milk. You know what I'm saying? I can't fuck with that shit. Let's see. Boss Key say 24-14. Let's see. Wave Face say 20-27. T-Real say 27-17. Wise man in the building. What's the motherfucking deal? Let me tell y'all something, right? I hadn't been around, but let me tell y'all something. Wise is a proper predictor of things. See, some of y'all might not remember when we was actually doing more all-around sports coverage. We was talking about some other stuff. We talking about Rockets a little bit more and other things like that. Or we give Rockets mention, and I'm telling you, when I say it's all Houston sport, we getting all the way back in the mix. Wise predicted the whole Rockets situation. Like everything that has happened up to this point, and I'm talking about not like, oh, he saw it a couple of months, like years ago. Like if you go back and look at some old streams, and there's some conversations we had in the Discord. Like if you go back, Wise predicted when the Rockets would get back into the playoffs. He predicted this KD thing, right? He predicted a bunch of shit. And I was thinking about that shit the other day. I'm like, Wise be having the inside knowledge and motherfuckers be like, oh, Wise be knowing. And we call him the wise man for a reason. People don't be y'all better listen to that nigga Wise, bro. when y'all better listen to that nigga because he be giving you the timeline. Y'all be thinking, because the slang and lingo, y'all be like, he be talking crazy. No. Wise be giving y'all y'all just got to read through the lines, bro. I'm trying to tell. Look, y'all gonna learn. People say, it's the sauce, because they don't use analytics and they don't talk about, every little detail. That's just a bunch of crazy niggers talking crazy. They're just running them. Bro, look, it's a bunch of game going on over here. And if you peep it, and that's why the people who fuck with it, right? That's why the people who rock with the sauce because they really pay attention. They know what's going on. And I'm not knocking nobody. I really ain't like, I genuinely don't care, right, about what's shaking because the moves that are finna be made are going to be proof that if anybody's doing anything like this, that they watching, you know, you know they watch it. You know that they go see. Because what is going to happen when this shit takes off, when this shit starts, everybody's got to step their game up. That's just what happened. That's why the people from the radio started trying to get on the thing. They had to step their game up. It was too much recognition. There was too much shit going on this side. Everybody's going to have to step their game up, right? Like, it's not going to be, it's going to, look, it's we said that a long time, and I tell y'all all the time. I tell people, I encourage people to start channels. I encourage people to do this, that, and the third. I might not show you love like I was showing love in the past to other motherfuckers. You know, people like to get funny, and you try to show love to people, and people don't show you love back. They try to talk down on you. Oh shit, real quick. I ain't realized the time. Mark my motherfucking words. Hashtag MMMFW. Just know the future of the Mark my motherfucking words segment is going to be bright. Just know the future of the score prediction segment is going to be bright, right? And just know that, man, it's going to be live, right? That's what I'm saying. And that's what I'm saying. They was watching from the radio station and they wanted to hop on. Well, look, let's just use our radio clout to try to get them out. When I say what I say, when I say this, they'll be clapping like a black bro. When this gets into, when this shakes, when it gets going, bro, like when I say it's, they gonna have to fuck with it. They gonna have to fuck with it. Like, you can't, like, and again, because we've seen some other things, and again, hey, what do they say that imitation is the highest form of flattery, right? Imitation is the highest form of flattery. And y'all know what we started. If you've been here, you know what this all started. It might not be as popular amongst some people. Some people try to say, oh, they swear they did this. They swear but they don't watch, so they don't know, right? Because they like to dick ride, and everybody has their little sections, and I'm not knocking nothing, but we know, if you know what started here, you know how we rocking, because we do our own thing. We've always had our own lane. We've always operated our own way. And that lane is not a HOV lane, right? You feel me? It's not finna be high occupancy, but this bitch we about to spread that bitch out like the Katy Freeway. It's about to go. This lane is gonna be one car, right? Full of niggas, full of sauce niggas, driving down the Katy Freeway, because we finna widen this bitch. Like, when I say it's gonna be like whatever nobody else got going on, it is what it is. Man, look, Fox still owe us some money. And people tell me, oh, y'all blew that back. I don't nobody give a fuck about Fox. Ain't do shit for it. And I'm not hating. Shout out to Isaiah Carey. I fuck with Isaiah Carey a long way. And I'm not hating on Fox. This just shit. That shit just, it really wasn't meant to be what it's going to be, because y'all know how we get down. It wasn't ever, like, it's just, it is what it is, right? People will be mad at shit, you know, that they wish they had opportunities to do that you didn't dig right on. You can ask motherfuckers in the sauce. I was very cautious about shit, like the whole time we was even talking about that shit earlier. Y'all know that shit don't. I get more excited about getting on this channel and fucking talking to y'all than I got excited about that. Like, it was a cool little opportunity. Like, let's check it out, see what's shaking. But, you know, it's not like that. Let's see. Oh yeah. Yep. Oh, he did. He did call. He called Willie and Stingley too. Let's see. Boo, 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 boo. What's going on? Man, and that's what I'm saying. Shout out to Key, man, because he sent me a text and said that everybody know, like, think about it, like, literally everything we said about that Texan shit, it became. Other people tried to claim that shit. Oh, well, you know, we no. If I could go back and find the exact video, like, because it was an exact video where we went in on it, because Spence was on, he was talking about the Northside Oilers. We talked about how that they didn't have this culture. Like, we went in on, like, for a damn, it was a few of us from the round was on that video. And we basically gave a blueprint on the culture shift. And they did exactly what we said. If you was here and you saw that video, you know it. But people try to be like, oh, it was because of this. Nah, bro. We literally said put Toro in the slab, right? We literally said embrace the local, like every fucking thing that happened, putting the music and changing the music in the same, everything that happened was a blueprint. It is one strip. If I could go back, we've done so many, I don't keeping track. I'm gonna have to get some AI or something to go scan all the goddamn things. Let it go do a voice recognition or something. Every single thing we said, we gave them the blueprint of the fucking the Texans culture. So that's one thing that y'all can't say, Sauce Nation. Y'all cannot deny that you were a part of this shift. If you Sauce Nation and you really official, you were a part of this, right? Everybody else was trying to claim it. Oh, we did that. Like, it can't nobody tell me no different. We spoke on it for a long time until it finally happened. Like, let's keep it real. And everybody can take credit for everything else, but can't nobody else take credit for that. Mark my words, Mertz, 150 yards. Let's see. We need to suit against me. Hey, that nigga Busby love to sue a nigga, boy. Let me tell you. Brickford, that's the nigga I've been looking for. This, man, look, we gonna argue in the post game. It's about that time. If I miss you, mark my motherfucking words, man. My bad. You feel me? Yeah, corporate edgy guys can't really do the truth. But we'll have a post game. We gonna talk about it. Let me get on and let me get to watch. But I'm gonna be working, so I may miss it. Like I'm telling y'all, when this shit shake, it's gonna be live as shit that's never happened for the city itself, right? Like I don't care what they doing on the radio. I don't care what no other platform is doing. I don't care what nobody else is doing. This will be the go-to. This will be the place. It's gonna be so live, like like everybody from other cities gonna come. Like when I tell y'all this shit man, look. Anyway, it's about that time, and I appreciate y'all. Shout out to Sauce Nation. I know it's a rambling ass stream and just old half-ass nostalgic. Barely talk about the Texans. I know what it is. I'm delirious. Probably. I might need to take a nap midway through the game. I fuck with y'all, but I'm a choker producer. Y'all be cool like y'all be cool. Most of y'all stay saucy. We'll slide here after the post game. We'll probably we might open up the sauce line. We'll see. Just depending on what's going on in the game, we'll open the sauce line, talk about it. But let me get back to work and get this together for y'all. I promise when this shit shake, bro, it's over. But with that being said, I'm choker to produce. I'm out. Take off this hot ass robe. I'm starting to sweat and shit. I'm finna go get me some coffee. It's some bullshit. I'm out. Hold up.